A Jamaica select team was in action Thursday on day 3 of the CASA Youth Championships in Lauderhill, Florida. Gerard Morris-Seeley has our recap.
Day 3 of the CASA Youth Soccer Classic in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and defending champions Jamaica All-Schools team are on show for the first time in the tournament. Their opponents, Lauderhill Lions, lost 2 days earlier to Plantation, and they need a win to keep hopes alive of making it to Sunday's final.
2, 3, USA!
Despite some early pressure from Lauderhill Lions, the Jamaicans took the lead after 10 minutes. Compliments this cool finish from Javier Lynch, neatly turning his marker near the half line, using his power, pace, and skill.
That is it!
The Lions came roaring back in just 2 minutes later. 1-1, game on. And they took the lead in the 14th minute after this nice pass to set up a good finish. The fans totally shocked. But Kevon Wilson showed his quality and skill with a solo dribble and calm finish to get the equalizer in the 13th minute. 2-2 at the half, the coaches having to give the boys a strong word during the break. Both teams created chances in the second half, but the custodians were equal to the task, coming up big to keep the score level. But just when the game seemed destined for a draw, Lauderhill Lions making a huge mistake, Lynch taken down in the box, penalty to the Jamaica select team, and a chance to win it. Theon Cupid steps up, saved. The second chance crashes off the crossbar. Wow. Jamaica All-Schools not making use of their late chance, the game ending in a 2-all draw.
Well, we didn't name a penalty kicker. We never practiced like that, you know, but I think one of the senior players should have stepped up and kicked it. I think Lynn should have kicked it, and Saka, Wilson. But as such, the game, I saw it go make it more exciting for the second game, you know. And also the surface, you know, the turf quicker. So you have to be moving faster than the normal grass pitch. So I think that's what got us today. The pace of the game, the aggression of the opponent was tough also.
Pretty much I know the Jamaican football pretty well because I play for the Haitian national youth, play U17, U15, U16, U20, all the way up to the major. So I know the type of football Jamaica play. So I was preparing myself to come in to play that type of football they play. So I think that's why gave us that result we have today.
A slight setback because the team that drew with us a while ago, they lost the first game. So all we have to do is win the next game. You know, it does set the tone for an exciting next game. You know, so we are looking forward to the next game, you know.
Senior producer Phil Riley joins us from Lauderhill. Good afternoon, Phil.
Good afternoon, George.
Yes. So, Phil, 2-2 is what the results say. Based on what you saw over the course of the game, were the teams even?
Yeah, they were even. I think the Jamaicans had a tough time getting used to the pitch. You know, the ball was just moving too fast for them, and the players were as well. And, you know, it took them a while. You know, but they played well. They played well in patches. But the team I saw on Tuesday was a different team and that's talking about Lauderhill Lions. A different team, different set of players. I thought that they went and got some better players to play the Jamaicans.
Oh, so you're saying that so better team that played Jamaica, and you're saying that if that Lauderhill team you had seen in the first game had actually played Jamaica, perhaps the Jamaicans would have won.
Easily. I had said, I'm normally not a guy that predicts, but I actually said that Jamaica should win easily. But when we talked to the coach after the game, we saw that there are a few Asian nationals on the team and all of that. So they brought some players in and, you know, they showed their quality. It was an even game, but the Jamaicans got a chance to win it late. And trust me, what Lenworth Hyde said in the interview was not what he said off camera, because he was livid. because he thought that either Kevon Wilson or Lynch should have stepped up and taken the penalty. He was livid, trust me.
In terms of the phases of play, Phil, the phases of play and how the Jamaicans handled once they settled on the artificial turf, what pleased you most about the performance? Was it ball handling, off the ball movement? What is it that they did well, you thought?
I mean, there are a few things that they did well, but I think that they couldn't manage the pace of the team. For 80 minutes, the team ran at them, and they just couldn't manage that. You know, even though they had superior skill, they just couldn't manage the press. The team pressed them right through, in midfield, at the back, up front. You know, they just crowded them out every single time. You know, so the Jamaicans, they didn't really get used to the press from the team. But today, George, we are at a spanking new facility here. You would be impressed at this. I will talk about it.
Yeah. Is it artificial turf again?
Just one artificial turf. Imagine 6 of our national stadium fields lined up across, side by side. That's what I'm looking at right now. Nice, pretty. George, if you fall asleep, if you lie down on one of these pitches, you'll fall asleep. That's how nice they are. And I'm looking forward to the game tonight. I would love to play. I mean, I'm sorry I didn't carry my boots, but it looks wonderful. And you can see the stadium behind me. See the stadium behind me, 4 years old, professional, everything is beautiful. 6 pitches. Just the training facility is 200 meters across from the Inter Miami Stadium. Very nice stadium. I love for us to have at least one of these in the Caribbean.
Excellent. We could play a Liga there, Phil. So here's the thing now, Phil. So you say the match later. In terms of the rotation, will Hyde stick with the bulk of the players who were involved in this opening game, or do you think he will freshen up the starting 11? What will he do?
No, actually, the Jamaicans and the Tobagonians are resting today. They play tomorrow. Today, we'll see Inter Miami versus Altitude. We'll see Altitude for the first time today. So the guys from Tobago and Jamaica, they went shopping today in the mall. We followed them around. You know, they spent their money buying their nice shoes and clothes and everything. So it was a rest day for them. So today we just see 2 of the local teams playing, and we'll see Inter. If Inter wins, they're in the final. You know, if Altitude wins, then they win tomorrow, beat Tobago tomorrow, they will be in the final. So that's what's on the cards for today.
In the crowd last night, did you spot anybody who appeared to you to be a scout who was looking at the talent on show and perhaps seeing what they could do to help the youngsters to go to the next level?
Yeah, I did see at least one scout, but when we actually wanted to interview him, but when we got to the point, he moved. But yes, there are scouts there looking at different players. I heard they were looking at some of the Jamaican players. Can't really name any right now, but yes, that's what they said. There are a few people in the stands, few coaches, few scouts looking at players. And Saturday will be a doubleheader, so there will be more persons coming in, people are flying in, people are driving in, and that's the day when most of the scouts will come, and certainly Sunday for the big final.
If we were to go by results, Phil, then it would appear that so far Inter Miami is the best team on show in this tournament. Is that a wrong view to take based on the results of the games only?
Yes, it will take some amount of play from any other teams to beat them. You know, they look good, they're quick, pass the ball very fast. You know, they look like a team that is training together. They look like a professional setup. You know, I was really impressed at them. But I think the Jamaicans have talent enough to compete, but they will have to play extremely well tomorrow first to even get to the final. And if they get to the final, they will have to play the best game possible to beat that Inter Miami team.
All right, Phil, I want to thank you for joining us. I hope you haven't spent all your per diem already, and I hope that you have some left to do some more shopping before you return home to Jamaica.
Yeah, just a little. But we're managing the spend here, managing the spend.
Excellent, sir. All the best.
To work, of course.
Excellent, sir. All the best to you. That's Philip Riley, our senior producer in charge of football productions in Jamaica. He is in Lauderhill, Florida, for that CASA Youth Tournament. A Tobago selection, a Tobago all-school selection, that the Jamaican all-school selection will meet, he says, on Saturday. Break time.